Hey, Shawnee boy, hope we're doing well, my man. So just literally going through your program here, bud, and what we're trying to milk from it, and the split that we're doing, and what we're trying to do. So what we're going to try and do is we want to do a pull, push, lower, rest, upper, lower, rest. As you can see here, which I'm going to scroll through, you only have one lower body. You hit the legs completely the same throughout both days. Nothing changes. You'll be squatting twice a week. I want you to be writing down some notes for this, bud, as it's quite important for some of the things I want to tell you because you will be lower back loading 3 times a week here, and we need to be able to recover from that. And if not, we can change it about, and I may swap squats for something. But the biggest thing I want to tell you is because you are be training lower and pull 2 days apart to three, you should be okay. I recommend when you deadlift, I don't want you to use a belt at all. But when you squat, I want you to use a belt. When you use a belt, you can learn how to brace against the pad a lot more. You can learn how to brace, and you will use your legs a lot more. You might have some DOMs in your lower back, so a bit of delayed onset muscle soreness, which means if you're squatting is not good because when you push your hips out and you've obviously got weight on your high bar, resting on your that movement, you'll feel a lower back pain. If you wear a belt, even when you're warming up, even on your first set, get the belt really nice and tight. I use the RDX belt. I'm pretty sure they're all the fucking the same. I've seen JP training with RDX belts, so they're all the same. Nice and tight, deep breaths in against the pad, and not the pad, sorry, against the belt. Hold the breath, big drive up. I want you to be videoing a lot of these exercises, especially at the beginning. We are filing our numbers in the first session. So I don't want you to do max sets. So all I want you to do is if there's 3 sets on an exercise, I want you to do one of your top set, one of your back off set. If there's only 2 sets, I want you to do the back off set to start for the first week or so, and we'll assess the muscle soreness as we go on. This is very important. So if your leg extension here, for example, as you can see, is 2 sets, you want me to do one top set, one back off set, and you will be logging your workouts every day. And for example, here squats barbell. I want you to do one squat at 1 here for the 5 to 8, and then one set here at 10 to 15. Sorry, just there. Okay. Leg press, same again. So you've got one at 8 to 12, and then as your second one will be 8 to 12 as well. So you can do 2 sets there. Actually, no, I prefer you to just do one set on the leg press. All right. So you're basically halving your sets. So the split squat machine, you do 3 sets. So you've got one set at top set, one set at back off set. You're not doing your max sets here, dude. Hamstring curls, same again. You'd normally do 3, but I want you to do one on the top set, one on the back off set, so you can find your numbers. Going forwards, we've got pull here, so they're not in order. Sorry, bud. You've got here cable row activation using a V-bar. So a V-bar is like this, and you'll lean forwards, back really nice and straight, almost leaning forwards like so, and then you'll bring your elbows in here to really try and target that lower lat, okay, to get it nice and warm for when we go into our single arm dumbbell row. Same again, first set and back off set is the only ones I want you to be doing. If it's 2 sets on here, I don't want to have to keep saying this throughout, but you kind of get the picture. So even the same with arms, okay, dude, you can do 2 sets on arms if you really want to. As I bet you've been missing stuff like that. But for the warm ups, you do your 2 sets, and you've got single dumbbell row. You just do the 8 plus and the 15 plus, please. I've noted tempo in only the lat pull down here, so just here purely because let me just zoom in a bit here. Only reason being is that the reason why I've only noted it here is purely because it's down to the fact that I don't want you going any sort of quicker or slower than that. So the reason why I've done controlled tempo here, simple, keep it controlled. But the lat pull down here is, so for example, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, Okay, that's the tempo, and I've only noted it on that one purely because. So I don't know what I've done here. This will be a 6 to 10. Um, this may have been sent to you without it like that, but that is a 6 to 10. Okay, dude. And 6 to 10 rep for the deadlifts. You've got 3 sets. So what you'll be doing is you do one at 5 to 8 and one at 12 plus. Deadlifts. You might not have deadlifted in the past. That's good because we're going to learn how to do it and get strong as fuck. And then upper back row using the machine and D handle. So in the reps gym, they don't have an upper back row. They've got a like a T-bar row sort of thing. I don't want you using that. I want you sat on the cable machine, holding it here, and then 1, 2, slow on the release. You either use the bar that has the D handles on it, or you use a bar and then you put handles on it yourself. Okay? Straight arm cable pullover. Please use this with 2 long ropes. So stretching down and then in. Hold for a second. Slow on that release. Keep that very controlled. You want to be feeling every single muscle fiber in that as you go. Okay? So that's pull. That's going to be good. Upper here. So this is basically upper body here. We're going to be focusing on back a little bit more here. So T-bar rows. You probably know what T-bar rows are. Move myself here. T-bar rows. Use Olympic bar for floor. Use a neutral grip, so that V bar that we use, and keep stable in the floor. D handle attachment pull down. So it's same again, either the bar with the D's on it, or if not, you can put the D handles on it. If the bar is here for you, don't use it. If the bar is too wide, don't use it. This is perfect. There, okay? That's the formation you want to use, sorry, the stability. So if the D handle's too small, too wide, if it looks like that, don't do it. It needs to be like that, not too wide, not too small. So you can put your own handles on and pull there like that. And this dumbbell lat pull over stretch, I'm sure you've been doing this anyway. Flat dumbbell press, pretty straightforward. Machine flies, same again. And then this here, this is a tricep. This is lovely. So this is basically an iron cuff lateral raise. Is basically you grab the cable from there, grab the cable from there. Side raises. Note my traps here and my side delts. Side delts here. Nothing moves apart from the side delts. I get a very fucking good contraction from my side delts, hence the growth, but also hence the fact that I've been milking them fuckers for years. Cable rear delt flies. So you go up and then thumb out forward to there, like so. Cable front raise is obviously front raises from the bottom as well. And then I think we are going into push. So push here will be incline bench press. Get strong at these, Sean, please. Okay, get very strong at these. Flat machine plate loaded press is they do have this in reps. You kind of have to put your foot on it and then you squeeze forward like that. Pec fly cables, you've got 5 sets there. You can really milk that out. On your 5th set, I want you to hold the loaded pec stretch. And then you've got a high incline shoulder press machine, but use a Smith machine for this. So I want you about 70 degrees here and then like that. That's fucking lovely, that one. Cuff side raises again. So I want you to buy some cuffs, please, Sean. Just there. Got them at the moment, but they're basically ankle cuffs, please, that you'd attach to yourself there. And yeah, that's all good to go, man. Any questions? Let me know. Cable cross trade is from there. From there, sit it up nice and straight, squeezing the tricep there. That's all good, my man. Hope that helps, and these screen recordings will be part of your check-in from now on. Have a lovely day, bud.